here. Because a good pot is a lousy oil painting, and an oil painting is a lousy pot.
Right.
But what's your criteria? It's always that way every art show I've ever entered. You go down to the state fair.
Yeah.
It's always some weird thing that wins the show.
Yeah.
And oil paintings are sort of second-class citizens anymore.
So when did you decide that your art was going to be oil painting?
Oh, very early on. You know, all the artists I admired were oil painters.
Okay.
And if they weren't oil painters, then they were guys that did frescoes, which is, you know,
yeah,
something nobody does anymore. But very early on, it was art or pastel. And they're actually the same
yeah.
thing, just the binding agent is different.
So when did you first start painting?
I started painting when I was like 9.
Okay.
Yeah, the Daily Record did an article on me back in 1970.
Really?
70, yeah. And I was painting then back in my parents' basement of their house.
Uh-huh.
It was something I just always loved to do. That easel behind you there,
uh-huh.
I've had that one ever since I was like 10. When I retired from teaching, I bought this one, which is much more advantageous and a lot easier for me to use.
Yeah.
You know, because you can just roll it up and down, and it's a lot easier than that old thing back there.
So where are you from, Smithville originally?
Or? No.
Okay.
My family originally is from Doylestown, but then we moved early on down to Fredericksburg.
Okay.
So we're basically Wayne County people, but Fredericksburg I consider home still.
Okay.
It's our home church. My parents are buried down there, my grandparents.
Okay. So so you took your paintings and went across and became an art.
Yeah, I mean, it just ticked me off. I was a hothead back then.
Uh-huh.
And I couldn't figure why I was getting all this static. I'd never heard any of this stuff about these not being valid reasons for wanting to be an artist, you know, just to earn a living, to sell your work, you know,
yeah.
very pedestrian, stuff like that. I didn't have the spiel. You know, art, if you've ever been around artists,
yeah,
or artsy people, they have a wonderful spiel explaining to you exactly what they're doing. You don't understand, it doesn't make any sense to you, it doesn't look like what they're saying,
yeah.
but they always have a good spiel. I never mastered the spiel. And when they threw this at me, like I say, I'm just a hick from Wayne County, and they're asking me about my reasons for my art, and the reason is I like making things look like things, you know, it's interesting.
Yeah.
But I said, that's no reason to be an art major. So I said, okay, fine. Yeah, in my own brain, I said, okay, fine. So I was ticked by that point in time, so I'm packing my stuff away, and they're going, what are you doing? Yeah, I said, I'm going to declare a history major. You guys are going to go to hell. That part, I was told later I had said. I don't remember.
And so is that what you did?
Yeah.
Okay.
I became a history major, and the history department was more than happy to have me. They were a bunch of great guys. Funny, you know, they're not full of themselves.
Uh-huh.
The art department was just, but if you've ever been around
yeah.
art people and art departments,
yeah,
you know, it's this Renaissance idea that we're a creature above, you poor slobs. You just don't get the reality we're living in.